Hey guys, Carl from Venom Gel Sports again, back once more with another review. So what we have here is another offering from Atomic Armoury. We have the CO2 variant of the Glock 17 in their new batch. So this is something else. So what you get is the Glock 17. Now these come in tan or black. I like tan and black, so I decided I want to check this one out instead. So there's your obvious CO2 magazine. Little screw boy in the bottom. Seals are up top. Just making sure the seals are in there and good. Yes, they are. So your seal, see that little white thing there? That's your main seal. You've also obviously got your valve at the back. Just there. That's replaced with another seal. But it's always good just to make sure when you're getting any CO2 blasters, especially if it's like these, just have a look down and make sure your seal's seated. So, get in the pack. Some more of these. Yeet. Your Allen key for undoing the bottom of the mag. And your little orange tippy. Now, Jesus, that's snappy. So these, as I said, are the second iteration from Atomic Armoury. They've got the, what appears to be the molded front sight still and the rear sights. Now, oh yeah, some pretty decent improvements in there. Now you're probably wondering how, for those that are new to gas, like, how'd you get that off so easy? Well, see these? It's one on each side. So what you do is you hold that down and push the slide forwards. Boom ski. So these I can pull apart really well, so I will happily look like a professional in front of you while I do this. So this is your lower. So your trigger switch running down in there. Now, a lot of people that buy these, when I was working in a gel shop, I actually had a few people come back and go, "Ah, it doesn't fire." That's your safety. Push that forwards all the way, and then suddenly boom, boom, boom. Now, that's your upper there. So your gas block back here, your inner barrel there, your recoil spring there. Then underneath that gas block, you've got some more recoil springs as well. That literally just, sometimes it can be a bit tricky. That just comes out. If you want to change it, you can slide that down, and then if you want to change your recoil spring, that little neck bit that's flanged out just there, that's sliding up and down with the spring, that literally just pushes off. Or you can buy a kit that completely replaces that whole thing with a nice chunky recoil spring. This is your inner barrel and outer barrel. So to get those out is really not hard. You can just push those forwards, up, and out like that. To get these out, just push it out with your thumb. So these come with a 7.3 or 7.5. I don't have measuring things to be able to check, but there's your inner barrel there. Now, I'm not going to go pulling the gas block out and everything as well, but that's what it strips down to. If you want to get your gas block out, just that screw there, the whole thing pushes out, and that lets you get to all the behind the gas block and everything. That also holds in your rear sights as well. So, I have to admit, that looks a little bit nicer than the last shot. Just a Armoury G17 GBB pistol, and then of course, all these are being serialized now. So, let's get it back together. That goes there. That literally just pushes in there. Your upper, like that. It's in there like now. Now, I find the easiest way to do this is to pull that down, push that through there, and then just let the spring guide itself back there. So it's all sitting on there nicely now. Then you literally, boom, cool. That's a nice tidy little unit. Now, the beautiful thing about the new Atomic Armoury ones is that's a CO2 mag for it. Just make sure it's the right mag. Yeah, man. And this is the green gas mag for it. So that literally just, look at that. So unlike the APS ones, we get to sprint around, and I have owned an APS blaster, so I do know what it's like to try and find CO2 and green gas mags that fit easily. And this is a hell of a lot simpler. They're a nice mag too, like just a very nice quality mag. A little bit better than the P1 mags, thankfully. So look at that valve, that's meaty. It's a very meaty valve. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a quick pop on the chrono with CO2 and a quick pop on the chrono with green gas. Now, CO2 bulb. So you can buy these from most places now. I know Command Elite sells them in big packs and stuff as well. So we're going to run and do chrono on CO2, and we're going to chrono on green gas as well. So to release this little bottom part, kind of got to you don't have to, sometimes it's easier. So we'll undo this nut. So you drop. For some reason it prefers one way, some prefer the others. Drop that in there. And give it a quick wind. So it's tight. And then hear that? Just done. No leaking, no bullshit, just nicely in there. Easy done. The green gas mag. Just eat off. Oh, come on you. Why are you eating wood today? Never have anything that's good and pokey, do I? Green gas bottle to the rescue. Alright. So, that does just push down nicely when it wants to behave. Just didn't feel it behaving this time. Hear about the old green gas. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Release. Sweet. God, the green gas smells like dope. Alright, so we've got both mags charged, both the green gas and the CO2. So we'll set the chrono up, set the camera up, and see how they chrono. Alright, so here we have the chrono. It'll come into focus nicely. Focus here. Yes, there. So that's on. Our Glock. So we'll go with the CO2 first. See, she's got some rounds in there. Got a couple of rounds in there. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 11 rounds in there apparently. She's live. Alright. 251, 149 apparently, 236, 227, 252, 233, 255, 260, 257, 37, 69, 275. I think we're already. Well, I'll be damned, dog, damn. So, usability wise, and she's done. Cool. So that's the CO2 done. Frosty. So, as you see, it's the green gas mag with 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots in that. Live. So last shot, 275. Turn it back off. Turn it back on. Yep. There we go. That's a bit nice sound. Yep. Pretty much. 193. Alright. I didn't fill up the mag very long. A quick more. A quick ejector. There it is. Always take the mag out first, kids. Just the last couple shots of it. Once again, live. Focus, focus. There we go. We're out. And we are out. So, green gas. Done. Alright, we'll get back to the table and have a talk about what we just did. Alright. So we've crowded and got our results, and they're not too bad. Fuck you, Robot. Green gas mag, I think's got a leak in it. So I did use up the gas pretty quick, but tis what it is. It did give results. CO2 mag does what every CO2 mag does. Just runs out pretty quick. Biggest tip I can give the gas boys. So if you're going to use gas, heat them up, as weird as it sounds. So what the boys over in New Zealand do when they're doing airsoft, they whack her under the armpit, walk around, get it warm, so the gas actually hits harder and lasts longer. Like the CO2, when it goes bang, 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 gets really, really cold, all the it's not good. So yeah, there's a bit of a tip for you. Underneath the arms or somewhere you can keep them warm before you start playing, you'll get more performance out of them. What do I prefer? I still prefer green gas, 100%. The fact that it lubricates as it uses is a huge win. I'm a bit of a lazy bastard sometimes. I'm having to pull this down, you know, every bloody game just to re-grease it and stuff just is a massive pain in the dick. At least with the green gas, it's doing it for you. You still have to pull it down and clean it occasionally, but it's still better than having to do that. Do I like the new Glock? I don't mind it. I'm not a massive Glock person though, so I'm not going to sit and go, oh, Glock, yeah. I don't mind Glocks. They're usable, they do the thing, and that's not a bad thing. I do like the fact that the lower is, you know, what it's supposed to be. It's not like a, look, it's a Glock. The fact that there's no markings for Glock or anything doesn't bother me, because I know that Austria is currently chasing down people. Anyone that's got got Glock on it, anyone selling anything that says Glock, the guys from Glock Austria are actually sending out letters. So understandable, doesn't faze me whatsoever. Some hardcore purists might be like, it didn't say Glock. Buy a laser engraver, put it on yourself. Apart from that though, it's good quality. It can do both CO2 and green gas, which is awesome. As far as I'm aware, competitors like the APS stuff can't do that yet because they don't have a green gas mag for it. I had an APS, as I said in my last video. Nah, I got rid of it pretty quick. It wasn't... The seals and crap, it just wasn't for me. But if I was going to run a Glock and I was some Glock fanboy, yeah, I'd grab one of these. But I'd definitely grab it with the green gas mag instead of the CO2 if you could, or grab a green gas mag as well. But I give this a good, you know, 7 out of 10. It just, yeah, it's just, general finish is a bit meh. But the rest of it's solid. I would 100% if I had big bucks. I don't know if any of you guys ever saw my P1. It was completely modified. But I'd definitely go out, change the slide. It's cast. We know what cast slides do under pressure. I'd change the slide. Probably change the trigger. Upgrade the gas block to the recoil springs. Change it to a metal mag release if you could. If not, yeah. You know, just the usual sort of stuff. But, all in all, yeah, solid 7 out of 10 for something you could just go out, buy and use. Especially if you want to do a pistol night or something. Alright. The next one up is going to be the Atomic Armoury 1911. And again, on both green gas and CO2 to see what sort of performance differences you get. Guys, thank you very much for joining me once again. And I'll see you later. Catch ya.